Here's something remarkable that just happened. OpenAI is now paying Getty Images to show licensed photographs directly inside ChatGPT. This is a massive turning point because for years, AI companies scraped images from the internet completely for free. No licensing, no permission, no payment to anyone. But the entire model just flipped. Getty's premium photographs will now appear in ChatGPT search results when you ask for images. It matters because Getty isn't cheap. Their photos cost real money because photographers deserve to be paid when their work is used. OpenAI is essentially betting that users will pay higher subscription fees for an AI assistant connected to premium, licensed visual content. This deal signals something huge, the end of the train on everything for free era. The message to every content creator and photographer is crystal clear. If AI companies want your work, they are paying for it now. There's no negotiation. And here's what makes this wild. Getty's photographers are about to earn from AI in ways nobody predicted. But here's where it gets interesting. The real question haunting Silicon Valley right now is whether this becomes the industry standard or remains a one-off deal. For the past 2 years, Getty Images has been locked in a copyright battle with AI companies. They sued OpenAI, Meta, and Stability AI for scraping millions of photographs without permission to train their AI models. The problem was obvious. Photographers created those images, Getty licensed them to customers, and suddenly AI companies were using them for free to build billion-dollar products. It's like if someone stole your car, copied it perfectly, and sold the copies, you'd be furious. Getty's lawsuit argued exactly that. But here's where it gets clever. Instead of just fighting in court, Getty realized there's an opportunity. AI isn't going away. In fact, it's becoming the primary way people discover and use images. So why not get paid for it? This deal means Getty's photographers get a cut every time their photo appears in ChatGPT. That's revenue that never existed before. For Getty, this transforms their relationship with AI from adversary to partner. For photographers, it means their work is finally valued by the AI industry. But this sets a precedent. Every other content library will now demand similar deals. And here's what nobody's talking about yet. So technically, what's happening under the hood? When you type an image search into ChatGPT, the AI doesn't just generate a description anymore. It queries Getty's database directly. Think of it like this. ChatGPT is connected to a filing cabinet containing millions of Getty's licensed photos. You ask for sunrise over mountains, and instead of making something up, ChatGPT searches that cabinet and returns the actual licensed images. OpenAI handles the search logic, Getty handles the storage and licensing, and the user gets real, professional photographs instead of AI-generated guesses. This is crucial because Getty's images have real metadata, location, photographer, date, licensing rights, all attached. That data matters. When a business or creator uses a Getty image through ChatGPT, there's a complete record of who created it and how it's licensed. The integration means ChatGPT becomes something new, not just an AI, but an AI-powered interface to real professional content. For users on ChatGPT+, this is a major upgrade. You're getting access to millions of professional photographs without paying Getty's normal subscription price. OpenAI handles that cost. But this also means every search query you make is now connected to Getty's systems, which raises interesting questions about privacy and data. Here's what this means for the broader industry. Here's what this looks like in practice. You open ChatGPT and ask, "Show me professional photographs of artificial intelligence labs." Before this deal, ChatGPT would either describe an image or generate one artificially. Now, it searches Getty's entire library and returns actual photographs of real AI labs, real companies, real equipment. Another example, you ask for sustainable energy technology close-ups. Instead of an AI hallucination, you get Getty's professional stock photos of solar panels, wind turbines, and engineers working on real projects. For business users, this is transformative. Imagine you're a marketing team designing a presentation. Instead of scrolling through Getty's website separately, you ask ChatGPT directly. It returns curated, licensed, professional images integrated directly into your workflow. One query. Done. For educators, researchers, and journalists, this is even bigger. You can now ask ChatGPT for images that illustrate your story with actual evidence rather than artistic renderings. A reporter writing about semiconductor manufacturing can ask ChatGPT for real chip factory photos. A scientist explaining quantum computing can request actual lab photographs. The difference between here's what we think quantum computing looks like and here's what quantum computing actually looks like is enormous. This isn't just a feature update, it's a fundamental change in how AI assistants provide information. And here's the kicker. So here's the thing, Google, Microsoft, and Meta can't just copy this overnight. Google already has Google Images and their own massive photo library. They don't need Getty. But for Microsoft's Copilot and Meta's AI tools, it's complicated. They've also scraped content. They've also faced lawsuits. Microsoft is currently fighting its own copyright battles. Bing's image search doesn't have deep Getty integration either. And Meta's AI tools are still playing catch-up on image capabilities. What OpenAI did with Getty is equivalent to signing an exclusive partnership. It doesn't mean competitors can't eventually negotiate similar deals. They probably will. But right now, ChatGPT has something Copilot and Gemini don't. Guaranteed access to a massive, premium library of professional images with clear licensing and photographer attribution. Google's Gemini has Google Photos, but that's your personal photos plus their own data. That's different. Perplexity AI doesn't have this yet. Claude's image understanding is strong, but it doesn't pull from Getty. What makes this OpenAI deal special is the speed. It demonstrates that licensing content is now faster and cheaper than fighting in court. Every AI company is watching. This agreement sets the price for what content licensing will cost. Other photo libraries are probably already calling their lawyers, asking why they're not getting calls from AI companies with similar offers. But here's what the Getty deal really reveals about the future of AI. Let's think about this from a photographer's perspective. You're someone who shoots professional images and licenses them through Getty. For the past 2 years, you've watched AI companies train on your work without paying you. That's infuriating. But now, every time your photo appears in a ChatGPT result, Getty pays you a licensing fee. Suddenly, your work is being distributed through one of the most used AI tools in the world. That's exposure. That's income. That's recognition. But here's the complicated part. Photographers don't get individual control. Getty controls the licensing deal as a collective, so you're not directly negotiating with OpenAI. Getty is. That means Getty takes a cut, OpenAI takes infrastructure costs, and photographers get their percentage. Is it fair? That depends on the numbers, which haven't been publicly disclosed. But structurally, this is revolutionary. A photographer's stock images could now reach millions of ChatGPT users monthly. Their income becomes tied to AI adoption rather than just traditional licensing. And there's a broader implication. If photographers start earning significantly from AI licensing, it creates an economic incentive for more creators to work with AI companies. Instead of fighting the technology, content creators become stakeholders in its success. The question now is whether traditional stock photo companies adapt fast enough, or whether AI licensing becomes a separate market entirely. This changes everything about creator economics. If you're a ChatGPT Plus subscriber, here's how to actually use this new feature. It's straightforward. Open ChatGPT normally and search for any image you'd like. Instead of just typing mountain landscape, be specific. Professional photograph of snow-covered mountain peaks at sunrise with clear sky. The more detailed your request, the better Getty's system can match it. ChatGPT will search Getty's database and return results that are actual licensed photographs. You'll see photographer names and Getty's watermark on the images. That's intentional. It credits the creator. If you want to use the image, ChatGPT provides licensing information. Depending on your subscription level and Getty's terms, you might have certain rights included. For commercial use, you'd typically need to verify the license. Think of it like this. ChatGPT is now an interface to Getty's entire library. You're essentially getting Getty access without paying Getty's subscription price separately. It's bundled into ChatGPT Plus. For researchers and businesses, this is incredibly useful. You can ask ChatGPT to gather both information and supporting images in one conversation. Want to understand semiconductor manufacturing? Ask ChatGPT to explain it, and show you professional photos of chip fabrication. Everything's integrated. The feature rolls out gradually to all ChatGPT Plus users, so if you don't see it yet, it's coming soon. And here's what this means for the industry. Here's what the OpenAI Getty deal tells us about the future. Content costs money now. That's the headline. For years, AI companies got a free ride. They scraped everything, trained on everything, and paid nobody. Those days are over. Getty's legal strategy worked. Licensing deals work. And every content creator, photographer, journalist, and media company just got leverage they didn't have before. The AI companies need their content, so they'll pay for it. But there's something subtler happening too. AI is becoming less of a standalone technology and more of an interface to existing knowledge and media. ChatGPT isn't trying to replace Getty anymore, it's channeling Getty. Claude isn't competing with Getty, it's recommending Getty. This is the future of AI that most people miss. The real value isn't the AI generating things from scratch. It's the AI understanding your needs, finding the right existing content, and presenting it perfectly. That actually favors human creators. Your photographs matter more, not less. Your writing matters more. Your research matters. The AI is the tool, your content is the resource. So if you're a creator worrying that AI will steal your livelihood, this deal is the answer. Make sure your work is valuable enough that AI companies have to pay for it. And if you're a consumer of AI, you're getting better results because they are sourced from actual experts rather than statistical approximations. Everyone wins when content creators are paid. That's the future we are building. Follow for daily AI news.